Hi, my name is Rhodes, and this is my advocacy speech. First off, I want you guys to imagine that you're outside, hanging out with your family. It's a nice day, and all of a sudden, a group of soldiers come at you with guns and tell you that if you don't kill your family right now, they're going to kill you along with them. Now, this seems really morbid, really dark, and not likely to happen in America. This has been happening for the last 30 years in Central Africa. Every day, there are kids being pillaged from their homes and are forced to kill their own family members in order to stay alive. We can help stop this everyday tragedy from happening by stopping the leader of the militia that commits these horrendous acts, Joseph Kony. By donating money to your local Invisible Children organization, you can help the families affected by the militia and help raise awareness about the thousands of people who are dying every year. In this speech, I'll first give everyone some background information about the militia, which is called the Lord's Resistance Army, or abbreviated as the LRA, and its leader, Joseph Kony. Next, I will discuss the Invisible Children organization that is helping the Ugandan people. And then after that, I will present a counter-argument stating that the Invisible Children organization might not be the best place to donate to. And to finish up, I will provide a summary of the speech. But first, I wanted to give everybody some background information about what's going on in Central Africa. First, to summarize the LRA, which is the militia committing all these acts, it can be best summarized by a quote from Kevin Dunn from the 2004 Review of African Political Economy. He says that the LRA targets children. It kidnaps thousands of children. Are often forced to be child soldiers and sex slaves for the LRA officers. It is estimated that the LRA war has created close to 20,000 child soldiers. And according to Amnesty International, it estimates that 80% of the LRA soldiers are child soldiers right now. And according to Ryan Hendrickson from the 2013 Journal of Diplomacy and International Relations, the LRA is estimated to have caused the internal displacement of 465,000 people and killed approximately 2,400 people in just the 2011 year alone. Joseph Kony leads the LRA army, and he has been their leader ever since it came about in 1986. His tactics are brutal. Often he gets the kids to kill their families with machetes and cut off the limbs of their siblings and parents. And Kony himself, he also preys on innocent civilians to cut off their limbs as well. And he captures young girls to make them his sex slaves, which is really gruesome, and he's a monster. Now, there's one main organization that has made great strides to help families and try and help raise money for us to stop Kony. And that organization is Invisible Children, like I said before. Amy Finnegan from the 2013 Africa Today Journal said that in addition to the funds generated by the Invisible Children and the media attention it garnered, its short videos and films are hip, entertaining, and culturally resonant with today's generation of American youth. They help capture and convey stirring stories of people from northern Uganda and then manage to catapult young Americans into various forms of collective action following the viewing of their films. To many, this group is a well-intentioned young Americans working on a tragic issue in Africa to which few outside the region remotely even pay attention to. So basically, Invisible Children has brought a light to a situation that had not been heard of before. And it just came to light just a couple of years ago, even though it's been going on since the 1980s. I actually have a personal experience trying to help the people over in Uganda. In high school, me and my friends started an organization called Caring for Congo, which basically educated people about Joseph Kony and all the killings going on over in Uganda, and we helped make T-shirts and raise a couple $1,000s to send over to the Ugandan people. Another way that the U.S. is helping Uganda over there is that President Obama sent 100 troops to help try and find Joseph Kony in 2011. And more recently, in 2014, he sent another 200 troops to try and stop the LRA in Coney. Although a lot of people are for this movement, there are always people who are against it. And a quote from Chloe Millis she quoted movie director Glenn Close in her opinion on President Obama's sending troops to stop Coney in a 2012 article on HollywoodLife.com. She said, "I think that President Obama is correct that we have to be very careful. I mean, I don't think we should be the policemen of the world. Look what it's done." And she's basically saying that we already have the war in Iraq going on. We already have other issues to deal with. We can't be everybody's hero. Grant Oyston also put his opinion. He's a blogger from Visible Children in 2012. He said about the Invisible Children organization, the bulk of their spending isn't on supporting African militias to defeat the LRA, but on awareness and filmmaking. In 2011, Invisible Children spent almost $9 million, and only 32% of that went to Uganda. So instead of sending all the money that they fundraised to go to Uganda, Invisible Children used it to travel and get the word out about the issue going on. But they didn't send all the money that they could have to help the people. So in conclusion, the LRA led by Joseph Kony are killing innocent people every day and converting kids that they do not kill into child soldiers. We can help stop these horrendous acts by donating to the Invisible Children organization. Now imagine losing your family and not being able to have a childhood, and how difficult it would be growing up without a family, and the trauma of knowing that you had to kill your own family in order to survive. Please help stop this monster and Joseph Kony from killing more people by donating today. Thank you.